Let us work on the Tantra and Yantra. First day we worked on Mantra. Next day Mantra and Tantra. Today Mantra, Tantra and Yantra. All the three. Understand, it means all your sleep is nothing but drifting into thoughts. It is not sleep. Are you able to understand? If your sleep is falling into the darkness, then why are you suffering so much? 90% of your sleep is just drifting into thought. That is why you suffer insomnia. There is a question, how can small meditations help me at the time of leaving the body, Swami? First thing, it is all getting recorded into your unconsciousness. Please be very clear. Now, in future, you cannot be afraid of darkness anymore. Automatically, you will see when you see the darkness. In spite of you, that word will come from inside. Darkness is mother. It is soothing energy. It is Ananda Shakti. You don't have to be afraid. It will simply come from inside. The whole thing is getting recorded inside your system. And one more thing, now only your logic mind is questioning whether I am meditating or not, whether I am doing it or not. Once the adrenaline release happens, this very logic loses its balance. Then it's my Rajya. So my words are only going to resonate there. My words are only going to come up. My words are only going to work there. So I'm just keeping the record, ready-made record. When it comes there, now all these things look very small and very insignificant. But when this whole thing loses its value, this whole thing comes to life and it becomes significant. Even this very simple intelligence will be a big guiding factor for you in the end of, because all this, the whole thing will become two color. So whatever you experience with Master, whatever you experience with the spiritual energy, only that thing is going to come up in a two color, in a four color. So except these 4 days, everything will be faded. Except these few memories, everything will be faded. Then these few memories will become so sharp. And one more thing, now you don't even have to bother whether should I remember all these things or not. It's already recorded. One more thing, important thing. Just to have faith in me itself proves you are a seeker. Ordinary fellow can never have faith in me. Because I am not proving all the so-called ordinary factors. How a Swami should be. How a Swami should be, you have a big list. How many ideas are there, how a Swami should be. I am not fitting with any of that idea. I am just an outfit. You see, I am just an outfit to be a Swami. But apart from that, you all come from all the way, from all your place to sit under this place, and if this itself proves you are a seeker. You see, unless you are a seeker, you cannot come near me. I made everything such a way, I made everything so clear, so thorough. Unless you are a seeker, unless you are a man who really searches, who really seeks, you cannot come near me. If he is a seeker, only then he can come near me. If you are if you are a real seeker, only then first of all you can come and spend so much of time. Otherwise, let me escape from you. You getting escaped is different. Let me escape. So I know how to create. And one more thing, I am not fitting with any of the traditional setup. You see, you cannot tell me as a you cannot fit me into any setup. Nothing can be. You cannot fit me into anything. First of all, you cannot fit me into a mold of child. You cannot fit me into a mold of father. You cannot fit me into a mold of mother. Nothing, no mold you can fit me. It is there its own mold. In no mold you cannot fit me into the even mold of teacher or a master. Because I am not teacher or master always. I just shift from here to there, there to here. You cannot put a frame for me. Anyhow, I am not fitting with any idea. You see, if I am already established and the society, so-called society, accepts me, and then if you all come, there can be some other reason also, without even just to, let us see, there is a reason. Now whomsoever comes, no other way except, if he is not a seeker, he cannot come near me. Except seekers, nobody can come near me. the very thing proves half of the problem is solved. Next thing, when you are a seeker, knowingly or unknowingly, already your unconscious is recording whatever I am saying. Whatever I am saying, it is getting recorded. Even after ASP you can see, you don't have to remember the teachings. Simply my being, my voice will remember you. Simply you will see all these teachings are coming up. You are following it. You don't have to follow. They are just happening. You see, in the modern day, people have become very much against these traditional things. First thing, let me explain the mystical aspect. Let me explain. There's a thing called color therapy. Have you heard of that? Color therapy means through colors they heal the people. If you, according to them, if you put the red light in your bedroom, you cannot get a deep sleep. If you put light blue, you will get a deep sleep. They have discovered a lot of things working in the color therapy. According to them, this color is the color which creates awareness in you continuously. That's the reason. And the Subdraksha is a bioenergy battery. Whenever you go to high energy places to see a master or meditate, this holds the energy, gets charged by itself. When you are in low energy, when you fall into depression, this saves you from the low curve. The low curve is minimized through these beads and this vibhuti and the kumkum to awaken the Agnya chakra. These are the significance spiritually. Now why I here? Let me come to our point. Most of the modern day seekers think tradition means nothing spirituality. I highlight only the seekers who are really want to know, who really want to enter into that space, because I have no time to waste with the window shoppers. And people ask me, Swamiji, nowadays it is becoming slowly it is becoming difficult to see you, get you. I told them, seekers never miss me. For seekers I always give time. 4 days you are around me. From morning till night. Seekers never miss me. Seekers always get throughout 4 days you are around me. I am around you. Seekers will never miss me. First thing, you are a seeker. That is confirmed. Of course your mind will not believe. Please be very clear. You have such a deep disrespect about you, you will never believe you have done something positive. We have a deep disrespect on ourselves. You will never believe you are a seeker. How many of you really believed when I said you are a seeker? Okay, Baba, at least few of you believed. Anyhow, when your being is a seeker, automatically it will record what I say. Automatically it will record what I say. You don't have to worry at all. You don't have to worry about anything else. Just this presence is enough. It will dispel the darkness when it is necessary. Actually, I am just giving you a small shift in every body, nothing else. That small shift is more than enough. See, imagine there is a wheel. All the spokes meet in the center. In the center, you don't have to do big change. Small change is enough. But in the radius, it will be a big change. So I am working on the center. I am not working on the radius. There is a beautiful sloka written by Shankara. Chitram vadadaro mule vriddha sishya gurur yuva gurostu maunam vyagyanam sishyastu chinna samsayaha. Oh, what a surprise. Amazing thing is happening under this banyan tree. A small boy is sitting as a guru. Vriddha sishyaha. Vriddha means two meaning. The grandfather and the old man. The people who are in the age of grandfather, they are all sitting as a disciples. And just by his presence, the darkness is getting dispelled. And Dakshinamurti. He wrote this sloka on Dakshinamurti. Just by his presence, darkness is getting dispelled. Just the presence is enough. This will, now, because you are seeing the world in a 4-color, in a 4D experience, my presence getting recorded inside your being will not be known to you. But only when this becomes a 2D, then you will understand my presence means it is a solid effect. It is just a solid effect. Now you can understand only the physical effect. If you get healed, then you understand, yes, yes, His presence works. Only when you see physical changes, you understand my presence. Otherwise, you don't understand my presence. But in that moment, you don't have to have so much of confusion, because there will be no reason to get confused. There will be no reason to get confused. Even you will come out of confusion. Even you will come out of the confusion. Because that time the reasons for confusions will all drop by itself. They will not have any value. Now are you getting confused? Should I play with my toys or go to NSP? Do you get confused? But at the age of 7 you would have got confused. Should I play with my toys or should I go to NSP? Now you don't get confused. Now you get confused. Should I go to my job or go to NSP? A little more updated confusion. That's all. Updated confusion. But at that time, there will be no choice to get confused. Choice is what is dilemma. Choice is what is confusion. There will be no choice. So you don't have to worry. These small, so-called insignificant things are more than enough. Because they are done with a technique. They are done technically. You see, without the spiritual energy or presence, how much you do outside, how many Chandi Homas, how many these, that, everything. Nothing is going to come at that time. You understand? At that time nothing is going to come, because the whole thing will become again two color. I am working exactly to the point. What is going to come to you at that time? What memory system is necessary? What programming is necessary for you at that time? When your logic is lost its balance, what is supposed to guide you? What can guide you? That is what we are going to do. We are seeing throughout this 4 days, nothing else. What all the ideas are necessary to help you at that moment. I am not concentrating, I am not bothering about anything. There are 4 types of gurus. Guru of Dharma, Guru of Artha, Guru of Kama, Guru of Moksha. Guru of Dharma means teaching you the morality. Teaches so many, do this, do that, do's and don'ts. Guru of Artha, Guru of Wealth, whomsoever teaches you how to earn money, how to make money, how to save. All these investment counselors, share market brokers, they are all Guru of Artha, Guru of Wealth. Guru of Kama, whatever you want to achieve, helping you to achieve that. There are so many Swamis. Do this Homa, you will get that Pala, you will do this Homa, you will get that fruit. Do this Puja, you will get that wealth. Do this Homa, you will get this, that, everything. Do this Homa, you will get married. And then after that, what to do? That is your headache. Anyhow, who teaches all these things? Do this Homa, do that Homa. And anyhow, the people try to fulfill your karma, fulfill your wishes through the mantras, yaga, yajna, rituals, homa and all these things. Through all these things they try to fulfill you. This is the, one type of guru who gives you some mantra, some this, that, these, so many things. And the ultimate Guru of Moksha, who guides you for enlightenment, for liberation. Sometimes I also do play that other 3 roles. Role of Dharma, role of Artha, role of Kama. What for? To put you into Moksha. Directly if I start speaking, come let me teach the death. Almost I have to come down and slowly convince, pester, and then tell you, you are God, why don't you wake up? Anyhow, what I am telling that again and again with a tremendous patience you have to work. Only then, it's almost working on the disciple. Anyhow. One thing you understand, you are seeker and these things are getting recorded in your system. Once it is recorded, that is more than enough. And one more thing, if you have your intellect, logic, you will always resist, these things are not truth. Throw away. At that time you will not have logic, God will save you. God has saved you. At that time you cannot have logic, you can have only the spiritual energy, presence. Only that can be the base as a, only the presence, energy can stop. So that time, you have no control over your so-called decisions. Only these memories, this energy, this takes you. It's like I can, in Disneyland, there's a car. Anybody can get into the car and drive. Under that they have put a, like a, rail. That's right. It's not like this track, one track. Car can never get into the accident. Car can, monorail, car can never get into the accident. Any way you try to drive, car can never get into the accident. That I am trying to put that monorail. I am trying to create that monorail for you all, so that you will never get into the accident. You know where to go and reach.